Hello folks, today I'm going to be taking a look at some fantasy skeletons with the Battlefield Bone set from Morgue Miniatures. There are 7 skeletons, 4 of which you can see here. 3 more will be incoming in a moment. They are one-piece casts. So here we have Smiley Skelly with a big barrel on his back. Despite being a one-piece cast, the detail, even in there under the barrel, you can still see the ribs, the back of the spine going down. The cast quality is very good. Minimal flashing. And a small amount of mold lines from the seams sort of running around the back of the leg, as you would expect. A little bit of cleanup will be required, but overall, very good detail and very well cast. Like that one carrying the barrel. I like to imagine he's got an admiral in there. We also have another carrier. He's a bit more avant-garde. He has a wicker basket filled with skeleton parts, so replenish the ranks. Sort of peering off to one side, so even though he's in a similar position to this one, there's a bit more of movement in his body, a bit of twist. Perhaps somebody is just called, or maybe he's telling somebody behind him to catch up, which is nice. Nice bit of heft in them as well. Then we have our gravedigger with a bit of flash, screaming at the boss, telling him how come he doesn't get break for lunch like everybody else. His boss can't answer because he's got no lower jaw, holding the lantern. I just get the feeling that these should be in a diorama in a graveyard. Him standing on the edge of a grave, looking down, him up to his oxters in dirt, looking for more friends to bring back with him. And then the other guys just ferrying pieces back and forward to the necromancer. Like I say, it is a 7-man set, 7 skeleton set. The last are a stretcher, a wounded skeleton. I say wounded, maybe he's just not been resurrected yet. And then a couple of stretcher bearers. So one very upright, one more hunched forward. And the stretchers thus that you just pop them together. So you just need to base them. They can be based individually and that will still hold. And hold very nicely. And there's nice little bits of detail on the cloth of the stretcher as well. Then they can just go off on their merry way, bringing their friend to be resurrected. Really, really nice set. I do like Morgue Miniatures for their range. These figures are 28mm. Obviously they're metal. If I pop the thing there, you'll see he's actually closer to 30mm to eye level. But there's a bit of height difference in some of them. So he's closer to your 28mm true. So I suppose it shows that not everybody is the same size in life or death. But yeah, the Battlefield Bone set. A delightful bunch of skeletons. So there we have it, a delightful set of miniatures from Morgue. I really like these sort of focused sets. So rather than having a disparate group of things, in this case, it's a little sort of 7 skelly bobs. Could be digging things up to bring them to the necromancer for revitalization. Could be recovering fallen comrades from the battlefield. Who knows? You can use them in your games, skirmishes, objectives. actual characters, or even RPGs if you want to do it incorrectly. But let me know what you think below if you're going to be picking these up from Morgue Miniatures. They've plenty of other excellent sets as well on their website. Until next time, bye-bye.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.